Hey. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and various that are upon us? Welcome and welcome back to Tara TV. Yes, I know, girl, it's been a while. Don't jump me, but we do have another wig install today because I've been slacking on the wigs, but we're back today. Don't fret. And today's wig is from Style Icon. Let me tell y'all something about Style Icon. That is my go-to wig company. Ever since I discovered their wigs back in 2021, I believe, I have not stopped ordering because y'all, they have such cute 30-inch wigs that come in so many different colors. The only downfall is it doesn't have ear-to-ear lace. It's just a straight T-part wig, but it's still super cute. Don't get me wrong, but I just wish they had a little bit more versatility when it came to just at least put a cute little 13x6 on there. Today I got a color that I never gotten before. I think I did literally each and every color on there. I did blonde, I did pink, I did hot pink, I did black, I did girl, what else did I do? Orange. Oh my god, the orange kills down. Like, that's my favorite one out of all of them. I don't know, orange hair just looks so good on me. But today we trying something new, and by something new I mean something blue. Look at the color of this freaking hair. I do wish that this color was at the top instead of the dark blue, because I don't know, this is so pretty. Like, it's giving mermaid hair, is it not? And like I said, it is 30 inches long. It goes down way past my butt, my little caboose, which is how I like my hair. I love long hair. I have been dabbling in short hair for a little bit, you know, getting in my grown sexy girl bag. I'ma always love me some inches. Look at that. Look at that reach. I'm still reaching. It's giving I wanna be what a people are. This is what it looks like on the inside. Like I said, nothing's really special. This is a straight back T part. I really wish that this had ear-to-ear lace, y'all. Like, if this had ear-to-ear lace, ooh, girl, you would be so sick of me. Okay, so obviously we can't just plop this right on our head because it's gonna look very wiggish. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna customize the hairline a little bit. We're gonna pluck this because it's really skinny. It's a really little caterpillar part. That's what I like to call parts that come fresh out the pack. They're caterpillars. We're gonna like open it up a little bit, and then we're gonna put the makeup on the lace, cut the lace, and then, you know, just flat iron it, put a wax stick down, and we're gonna do all that good stuff. We'll get our baby hairs together. We're gonna do all that good stuff. This is not my first rodeo, nor is it my second, third, fourth, fifth, 13th, 158 decillion. So y'all know that when I do my wig videos, I do like to yap. I like to get in my Lady Yapmeister bag, as Daddy Waka likes to say. Speaking of Daddy Waka, shout out to him for putting me on Dandadan. If y'all haven't watched Dandadan yet, go and do that right now because it is so good, y'all. Here we go. I'm cutting the lace, and I lost my my fabric scissors with the zigzag shears, so I'm using regular scissors. So I'm gonna be cutting like this, not like this. You don't want to do a Pac-Man, you want to do a Pat-Man but on crack. But yeah, shout out to Big Daddy Waka for putting me on Dandadan because, well, he didn't watch the show when he was recommending it. He had like held up the manga book. There was this old lady on there. She was like, I'll suck your fat dong if you, wait, no, she was like, I'll let you suck my teats if you let me suck your fat dong. And I was like, hold on, this is my type of show. Because I'm just into weird, odd shows like that. Like Kill la Kill is my jam. Like shows like that, shows where it's just a weird plot line with even weirder characters. That's right up my alley. So I ran my little behind to High Anime and started watching it, and it's super good. I'm on episode 4 right now, and yeah, just shout out to Big Daddy Waka for putting me on that, because when it comes to me and shows, it takes me forever to start a new show. Like, I don't ever just sit down and just be like, okay, boop, 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 do a little click on the remote and then open up a new show. No, I have to see a clip or like one little part of a scene where it makes me just go, okay, boom, that's it. I'm gonna start the show tonight as soon as I get home. Because for me, it's not easy for me to stay engaged when it comes to TV shows or even movies. Like as soon as I turn on the movie, I'm on my phone. So when I turn on the show and I'm like engaged and glued, my eyes glued to the screen, that's how I know it's a good show. That's not what y'all here for. Y'all want to hear me talk about me cussing out my manager. Okay, so little story time. I first moved here to Georgia. It's been a year now. I've been here for a year. Shout outs to me for making it out my hometown finally after 22 years. But I did not have a job when I first moved to Georgia. I was like on Indeed looking for jobs and doing Instacart for support while I was looking for a job. I just hurried up and went to Chili's and they hired me at the interview. So I was like, yay, finally got a job, you know, and I knew I wasn't gonna stay there forever because it was just, who wants to work at Chili's for the rest of their life? Like, no. And I wasn't even a server. I was a to-go specialist. So I was only getting paid like $12 an hour. I am a 23-year-old woman. What the hell am I gonna do with $12 an hour? So yeah, I was just like, I'm gonna just work here for a little bit, you know, just so I can get my funds together, get like steady income, because Instacart was cool. I was making good money on Instacart, but the only thing I don't like about Instacart is that it's not a fixed salary. Like you never know how much you're gonna make on what day. It's not like a fixed paycheck, and that's what I was missing from my life. It's just, you know, something that's guaranteed. And so there I was at Chili's on my first day, and it was real cool at first, you know. Well, as every job is, you know, it's a vibe at the beginning, but you know, I was really feeling it. Orientation was cool. It was a little Zoom meeting and we were on a call with other people from Chili's at different locations in different states. I was like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's nice to see y'all. This is different for me. Like I've never done anything like that, like be on a Zoom call with all these different people from around the country. But anyway, here is the lace cut off. She's all surgically removed, and now y'all should know by now I always got my ebon lace tint and medium brown. Spray it real good on this lace here because it's giving transparent. And I'm back to the conversation. I was doing a cute little orientation with everybody from around the US at different Chili's locations, and we even got like, I think we got like 3 free meals. And let me tell you something, I was on those honey chipotle crispers each time. It was a real vibe when I first started, right? I was really enjoying it. I was like, okay, maybe I'll stay here for a little bit longer than I intended to because I'm just having so much fun here. The people that I work with are really, really cool. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm out of ebon. Oh, I literally just ran out of ebon on camera. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. But anyways, I'm just gonna take some foundation and 338 and just dab it on there. And here's the thing about managers. How your manager acts when you first meet them, that is not your manager. That is a facade, okay? So fast forward like 2 weeks maybe. I vibed with the cooks. They was real cool. Someone was really, really dumb. I don't know how they landed a job. I would ask for a side of guacamole and they would give me a tub of ranch for some reason, but for the most part they was cool. One day I walked into work and my manager, we gonna call her Dodo, just had a real attitude with me, starting to show her true colors, because like I said, the Dodo that I met at orientation wasn't the real Dodo, okay? She was putting on the front. So I walked into work and I see her standing right by the entrance by the register, and okay, I'm gonna spray a little bit of Gossipy on my now makeup covered lace and let that sit there for just a little bit, just to lock it in. And I had lost my little key card to swipe in the register, because you gotta swipe it to access all the buttons to press to put people's orders in. I was like, hey Dodo, I need a new key card, I lost mine. And then she was like, she looked at me because she was on her phone, and then she looked up and she was like mugging me, you know, like just had a stank face, like I just walked in and I was just giving off a pungent smell, like I had just rubbed my whole body in red onions or something. Like, go back there and go ask so and so for a new key card, he'll help you. I was like, okay, maybe she's on her period, because I know I was on mine like 2 days earlier. Maybe we got in sync a little bit and she's just hormones just, you know, floating at the rim. So I just gave her that grace. Also, hold this for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my makeup remover and just wipe off my hairline real quick. Wipe the makeup off my hairline. But anyways, yeah y'all, Dodo was just giving me a real hard time that night. Mind you, I'm still freshly new and it's my first time working by myself, doing to-go boxes by myself. Like, the other person that I was scheduled to work with wasn't supposed to come in till like 6 o'clock. I have been there till 5, and then 6 o'clock comes around, they're still not there. 6:30, they're still not there, and orders are picking up. Like, there's like 5, 6, 7 orders coming in every like 5-6 minutes, and it's really driving me up a wall because Dodo is yelling at everybody. She's yelling at me, she's yelling at the cooks, telling everybody to pick up the pace, which I understand. Like, by any means, do your job, keep your workers in line, whatever. But what you need to understand is that I am a human being. I am not a robot. Like, you're not doing anything but just putting more pressure on me, like making me more anxious and pissing me off nonetheless. Like, when I tell y'all, she was just in my ear the whole night, telling me to do this, go do this, go do this. Like, she's usually not on the floor, but since my partner who I'm usually working with, like I said, didn't show up on time, she was there out on the floor helping me. And like, there was people in the parking lot who hadn't gotten their to-go orders for like 2 minutes. They were literally sitting out there for only 2 minutes, and she would be like, hurry up, go take them their order, like shoving boxes into my hands and telling me to go run outside and take people their stuff when they've only been sitting out there for like 2 minutes. Mind you, it's like 8:30 at this point. I've been dealing with this since 5. Since I walked into work, this lady had an attitude with me all night. She's just been yelling at me, hollering, barking orders at me like a dog. Not one please has been uttered the whole night. And believe me, I was keeping it as respectful as I could be, because I know how I am when I get to telling people off. Like, I like to put on a show, make one wrong move and everyone will know. Ooh, wow. I can't believe I used to just put my wigs on like this and was just ready to walk out the door. I look crazy right now, but I promise it's gonna come together, y'all. Hopefully this color looks good on me. Okay, so I'm gonna just, now that I got the makeup off my hairline, I'm finna pluck this part real quick. I'm not using anything special. I'm just using these cute little basic tweezers that I got from Walmart. And what I like to do is I like to take my finger, put it in the part, and like hold the sides down, go in like this, and just pluck some of the hairs out until it looks like a decent part to me. I'm sorry if I'm not like making any sense and not explaining it in explicit detail. It's just, I've done this so many times, so I usually just go in and make it do what it do, and hopefully it comes out okay. But yeah, as I was saying, all night it was just chaos. Like, if you walked into the room that night, you could immediately feel the tension and just all the pressure that was going on back there. Like, you would feel overwhelmed just walking into the room. And I mean, y'all, I was trying to put orders together. There was people outside at the register wanting to put orders in like in person. The phone was ringing off the hook. I mean, I was trying to do like 10 different things all at once. And mind you, I'm still new. Like, I just finished orientation about a week ago. Been here for a week, and that whole week I had someone by my side helping me. Like, actually helping me, not just in my ear yelling at me, barking orders at me. Then later on in the night, a black lady comes into the restaurant and she's with her son. They trying to put in an order, but then she has all these different kinds of special requests. I don't want to give the cooks a hard time. I don't want to mess up the order, and I didn't want the cooks to have to, you know, throw out the whole order and just restart, and they have all these other people to get to. So I went and got Dodo from out of the kitchen, and I was like, hey, can you help me put this order in? And then this hefty chin lady, Miss Stone Cold Steve Austin, she go put her hand on her hip and be like, she gonna look to the side, doing all that looking to the side, just saturated in attitude and just being rude. Like, that's what really set me off. But okay, let me stay on topic. She put her hand on her hip, looking to the side, like, why am I helping you put in orders? And it's just like, cause girl, I need help. Like, what are you talking about? But I just said, I just don't want to give the cooks a hard time and mess up this order. Woo. Can you just help me and show me like exactly what? But because mind you, I'm still new. Like, I haven't had that much time taking orders on the computer. All I've been doing is just answering the phone and putting together to-go boxes and taking them out to people. So I mean, I don't think it should have came to a huge surprise that I needed help. Like, the lady was asking for like special requests to put on her stuff, and it was just like there was a bunch of buttons, like different types of buttons that you press for what she was ordering. So I needed help. Like, I feel like if your workers say that they need help, like, you shouldn't be catching an attitude. Like, isn't that why you're a manager? Manage me. Like, I'm telling y'all, I was 2 seconds from walking out of the restaurant, and I was like, okay, after I get this lady her order done and send her on her way, then I'm gonna be on my way. There's no way in heaven or hell or purgatory or the shadow realm or any type of aspect of the afterlife that I'm letting anybody talk to me this way. Like, I refuse to work for anyone who doesn't treat me like as a human being and doesn't talk to me like I'm a grown adult. Like, don't ever talk to me like I am your child. And for $12 an hour? $12 an hour. I am not gonna sit here and get barked orders at for $12 an hour or any type of dollars an hour. I'm just not doing that. All right, y'all, I took a small break off camera, but she's all plucked now, and that part is looking like an actual part, not just a bunch of hair in the middle, but it looks a lot better now. I'm gonna plop her on and get ready to glue her down. I'm so ready to rock out in my mermaid with my mermaid magic. Can't wait to flat iron her down because she's looking a little crazy. I'm gonna just take my little clips, clip this back so I can have some breathing room, and then gluing this down really only takes a little 1-2 because it's a T-part wig, so it's not gonna take that much. I don't know why I took my makeup off of my head from ear to ear. I guess that's just me wishing that I had this wig in an ear-to-ear with ear-to-ear lace. But yeah, just a quick 1-2. It's not much to it but to do it. Lay that on there and then try not to let it run and ruin that beat. I just love these wigs because they're just so easy. Like, all it takes is a little 1-2 spray and then just glue that thing on there. Then boom. Like so, and then I'm gonna let this sit for about 5-10 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna finish this little story. I'm gonna get my wax stick, wax the sides of it down, get my baby hairs together, and all that. All right, y'all, I'm back, and I feel like I cut this part. I cut it too much. And you can see my stocking cap, but you know what? I don't care at this point because what I'm really mad about is that my lace didn't melt as good as I would wanted it to, as good as it usually does, and I feel like that's because I didn't have my oven. But whatever, we're moving on. We're gonna go and get our baby hairs together. Yeah, the black lady whose order I was taking, she could clearly see that I was like getting agitated. Like, getting super upset and frustrated with my manager. She kept trying to talk to me, telling me to calm down, just take deep breaths. But I appreciate her, but to be honest, I wasn't trying to hear none of that because this had been going on all night. I was ready to snap. I was ready to cuss everybody out, even the customers. I was ready to walk up to somebody's table and just start cussing them out while they was eating and take a bite out of their honey chipotle crispers. I didn't care. I go back into the kitchen and I'm putting a box together, and this is what really just set me off, y'all. Like, I put a to-go box on the shelf or whatever after I get done putting it together. But what really broke the camel's back for me is when this woman came up to me, Miss Dodo came up to me, and she started trying to be nice. Like, she didn't demand me to do something for once. For one time out of the whole entire night, she asked, not demanded. She asked me, I forgot exactly what it was. She asked me to go grab somebody a Dr. Pepper or whatever it was. She said, can you? Not go do this. She said, can you do this? And then I just kind of looked at her like, girl, what are you trying to be nice for? I think it was because it was starting to show. Like, you can tell when I'm irritated. Like, I think I just kept deep sighing and just like tossing things, like slamming stuff. She really took me there. Like, that lady really took me there. And so she asked me to do something, and I think I was just like I was so irritated, y'all. Her hand on my shoulder. She's just like, what's wrong? You know, is there, like, can you talk to me? Like, what's going on? Just acted like she ain't have an attitude towards me the whole night and just been setting my buttons off one by one. And you know, she asked me what was wrong, so I told her. I said, you pissed me the fuck off. And y'all, the look that she gave me right after I said that, she just looked so appalled. Like, she was like He was like, you don't get to talk to me like that. And I was like, well, you don't get to talk to me like I'm not a grown human being. Like, don't talk to me like I'm your child. And then I had a to-go box in my hand, and then she like snatched it out of my hand, and she was like, yep, you can go home. And I was like, oh yeah, I can most definitely go home. And I was just talking my stuff. I don't even remember all I said. Like, I was just talking my stuff on the way out. Like, I did not care. Okay, y'all, it usually comes out way better than this. I'm still mad that I made my part like this thick. Hopefully it doesn't look that bad, but I know the more that I wear wigs, the better they start to look. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna start cutting layers in this, which is gonna take me a little while. So I'm probably gonna speed this up. I'll finish telling the rest of my story once I get to a good stopping point. But yeah, I am just gonna take this comb right here and just start cutting layers in it, because as you can see, it's like there's no layers in it at all. It's getting in my face and it's really ticking me off. So I'll just go ahead, cut some cute layers in it, and then yeah, we can finish from there. Alright y'all, I went ahead and did this side off camera, but it's all layered as best to my ability now. It looks way better. Frames my face way better now. Now what I'm going to do is move some of this hair out of my way and then get my wax stick, because I am so sick of looking at Miss Humpty Dumpty up here. And the IKT wax stick, and then just go in and wax her down. Makes so much of a difference. Oh my god, look at that. Miss Humpty Dumpty and then Miss Flat Stanley. Sorry to keep popping up and disappearing and popping back up on you guys, but I just flat ironed my hair, put a little more wax on it, and it looks bonita. I feel bonita. Don't I look bonita? No. Now I'm just gonna add some mousse, some Aussie Miracle Waves in it, just to really give it that flair, you know? Ooh. Alright y'all, so this is the finished look. Here's my hair. Can you see? Doesn't it look so cute? The only thing I don't like is how wide I plucked this part. It doesn't look terrible, but it definitely is a note to take for next time that I put on a wig like this, which I am. I will be doing a blonde. I do have a blonde one coming in the mail, so I will be doing a blonde install in the next wig video that you see pop up on your feed. Yeah, I basically just told her that she pissed me the fuck off, and then she was like, don't talk to me like that, and I was like, bitch, I'll talk to you however the fuck I want. I didn't say that, but I was just like, girl, if you don't want me to talk to you a certain way, then treat me with respect. You know, respect is like a boomerang. You gotta send it out to get it back. And then she basically told me to go home, and then I was like, I'll definitely go home. I don't want to work for nobody like you anyway. And then I bounced. And then the funniest part of the story is the black lady, remember, whose order I was taking before all this went down, she chased me outside and she started crying, y'all, like actual tears. She just felt so bad because she felt like she was the one that, she felt like it was her fault basically, and it was not her fault in any shape, way, or form. And yeah, I told her that I cussed on my manager. She was just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. If I did anything, I was like, girl, no, you was not the catalyst behind this in any way. It was all Dodo's fault. And then she just took my hands and was like, can I pray for you, please? And then she prayed for me, and then that was that. You know, I went off and I found a much better job, you know, much better pay, much better benefits, and I work overnight, so I don't have to talk to no customers, crazy managers that talk to me any type of way. Like my manager, she real cool. She can get on my nerves sometimes, because at the end of the day, a manager is a manager, but she cool. She the best manager I ever had, to be really honest. But I hope y'all enjoyed this wig install and a little mini story time. I will be doing more story times. Let me know what else y'all want to see from me on this channel besides horror games and wig installs and whatever. I will be doing more cosplays. That's definitely coming up. I'm so excited. Shh, I can't tell you right now. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. All that. If you didn't enjoy this video, then lie to me. I know you can't fix a miracle, but I know you can fix up the lie to make me feel better. Get those doors, windows, and legs locked, and I'll see you tonight.